guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be starting the brand new Tailwind CSS course. So I've been planning this for a while, and I'm really excited to start it. And if you are following along with the React course, you would know I've been teasing it a little bit. And don't worry, we're not like stopping that course. We're going to keep it going. But we're just taking a little pause and starting the Tailwind course, and we're probably going to alternate days and make a lesson for each. So let's get into it. You guys know by now, before we start any course, I always like to talk about what we're learning and what it is and what it does. So Tailwind CSS is a utility framework for CSS. What that means is it helps CSS basically, and it helps you speed up development when you're trying to create a web application. And the best part about Tailwind CSS is that it's highly customizable. So compared to something like Bootstrap or Materialize CSS, like when you see a website created with Bootstrap or Materialize, you can tell, oh, this is a website made by Bootstrap or Materialize. But when you use Tailwind, you can't tell because it's highly customizable. Anyways, I don't want to talk that much. I want to get straight into it, so let's do it. So what I want to first show you guys is the Tailwind docs. And in here, the first lesson we're going to be talking about background colors. So the way background colors work is, let me just get into this page. Okay, so I have a H1 set up with Hello World in it. And the way Tailwind works is, right now I'm just importing it from a CDN, but you can follow their guide on their docs to set it up for yourself, or you could use the same CDN. I'm going to leave links to both in the description. So all we have to do is we can't use IDs for Tailwind, we have to use classes. So we'll type class equals double quotes, and in here we apply all of our styles. We don't have a style.css file. So what this does is, in my opinion, it makes it really fast, it makes it really easy, and I think it just makes everything really simple. So we want to apply a background color. Background colors are applied with the BG and then dash, and then you pick your color. There's like 6 or 7 different colors that Tailwind offers. Let me just go over them. There's black and white, there's gray, there's red, there's orange, there's yellow, there's green, teal, blue, purple, indigo, and yeah, and pink. So every color, really interesting as you can see right here, has multiple shades. The shades range from 100 to 900. So I could do, and when you're using a color, you have to specify what you want your shade to be. So let's say I wanted to make this blue. You can see if I make it blue, it'll reload. Nothing's happening. Why? Because I didn't specify my shade. So I'll just specify 300, and now you can see it's kind of like a light blue. Now if I make it darker, I'll do like, let's try 500. And you can see it's gotten quite a bit darker. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know how my page is like automatically reloading my HTML file, I'm using a Visual Studio Code extension called Live Server. I talked about it in my JavaScript series. Anyways, let's continue. So these shades are really useful, especially because they really allow your application to be more customizable. There are no shades with the color black or white, so we can just reload. Oh, no difference. And we can do white. Oh, white. And you'll see white's just going to mean nothing, actually. But, yep, no difference. So, all you need to do, so for the first kind of challenge, I guess, to show you guys how background colors work, is I want you guys to go ahead and create, so the shades go from 100 to 900. So I want you to create 9 divs, and starting from the top, I want you guys to give each one a background color of from 100 to 900. And so do this, and then have the text inside be like very small, like just one letter, any one letter. Go ahead and try that, and just pause the video and give it a try. Okay, I hope you guys are able to do that. If not, you can watch me do it. So let's get into it. So first I'm gonna create some boilerplate code for the div. So we'll just type that out first. We'll create a div, and then we'll give it a class equals bg dash, and we're gonna do the color blue, and then I'll give it inner text of just a capital H. And I'll copy this and paste it 8 more times. 4, and there we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and now we're just gonna go ahead and type in the numbers, the shades. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And just double check right now. As you can see, we're already getting the shade differences. Now let's type in the rest of our numbers. 700, 800, and 900. There we go. So those are all the shades. And you can really see how many different shades there are. And honestly, whenever I'm designing a web application or a website, I always create a separate HTML file just to know what colors I'm using, and sometimes just to compare colors because you never know which one you want. Anyways, now that you know how all these shades work, go to the next lesson. The next lesson we're going to be talking about, I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about sizing. And by the way, if you are wondering why the entire width of the page is used when we're just typing H in our div, we'll talk about that too. Because they're div elements, they take up a lot larger size. But actually, we can replace these divs right now with H1s. So let me show you guys how to do that. We'll just type div. By the way, this is a VS Code feature. I really like it. It's very fast and easy to use. So we're just gonna click on replace all, and we're gonna replace it. Boom. And now we'll do the same thing with the ending tag, which is slash div, and we'll make it slash h1, and then we'll replace all. Yep, there we go. Now I reload this. Actually, that did not make a difference. So Tailwind has an automatic styling where it makes the entire width of the page that background color. But in the next video, we'll talk about sizing, and later on in the course, you'll find out how to fix this. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.